and welcome to today's video. I have here with me the new Alice in Wonderland and ColourPop collection. I have everything, the blushes, the lip kits, the palette. I am so excited. We are gonna play with this. I'm gonna do swatches. We're gonna try it on. I'm going to give you my first impression thoughts of this collection. Let you know, is this the great ColourPop formula in these products? What I think of them. We are gonna have a good time. I'm so excited. I love Alice in Wonderland. So let's jump into it. Alright, y'all, I was shocked when my doorbell rang and it was this collection ColourPop sent me. I cannot believe it. I had an alarm set on my phone for tomorrow. I was planning to purchase this collection because I think when ColourPop collabs with Disney, they usually put out really good products, especially their palettes. I'm a fan of Alice in Wonderland. I love the movie. It holds such wonderful childhood memories for me. So just the theming of this alone had me intrigued. There's blushes, there's lip duos. Listen, we'll go through everything, we'll swatch everything, and then we're gonna create a look. So let's start at the beginning. This is the Who Are You lip mask. This is an overnight lip mask. Let me grab the... Is this so cute? It's like a little mushroom. That makes me so incredibly happy. So this is the Fourth Ray Beauty Alice in Wonderland Birthday Cake Overnight Lip Mask. I actually put this on so it could be hydrating my lips while we talk, while I was getting ready, setting up to film and everything. And it definitely smells like birthday cake. And I can taste it a little bit. It tastes like birthday cake too. So I'm super excited to have this. I think this is gonna be so cute. It is the Pure Madness Overnight Lip Mask. I have it on now. I will be using it overnight. And just so you know, this is gonna be a first impression video. I'll follow up reviews on everything, but right now we're just gonna kind of step by step talk through the collection. Let's talk about the palette though. So this is Lost in Wonderland, ColourPop and Disney's Alice in Wonderland. It came in this adorable key-shaped box. I love that. I think that's such a cute detail. And this is a pressed powder palette. So opening it up, this is what the color story looks like. Let me show you a close-up and swatches of this because I think this color story is really, really pretty. It looks like we have some deep dark tones. It looks like we have some really light tones. It looks like we have a good mix of mattes and shimmers. It looks like there's some different formulas in here. I'm very excited about that. We have the mattes with shimmer, the super intensely sparkly shimmers. It looks like we have just some shimmers that have some different reflex to it. So I'm super excited to play with this. We're gonna create a look today and I'm gonna tell you is this the great formula from ColourPop? And then of course I will follow up review on that later on. But this is probably what I'm most excited for, of course, because I love eyeshadows. But going on from there, there are 3 different shadow sticks. So we have, let's see, Care for Tea in the Mad Hatter packaging. In the Cheshire Cat packaging, we have Not All There, and then we have Alice, which is Full of Wonder. The 3 shades, I think, look really pretty, especially with this collection and paired with the palette. So we have the green, the kind of burgundy purpley tone, and then this light lavender. Let me show you swatches of these. I've been using some of the ColourPop shadow sticks that they have in their permanent line, and I've been enjoying them. I think they're actually really, really nice. I'm not fully ready to review those yet. That will be coming up soon, but so far I'm really liking them, so I'm excited to have these new colors. And on the packaging, there are sweet little details, like we have holographic Alice falling here, we have the outline of the Cheshire Cat's face here, and then we have teapots on this one, all in holographic, which I think is just so adorable. There are also 2 blushes in this collection. So we have one for the Queen. So her box looks like this, and then her outer packaging has her right here with the cards. We're gonna do both the blushes on the face, but I have to say I love a red blush. I think it looks like a really pretty sunburn, but without the skin damage. So it just looks like you've been outside and you're so fresh and fun. And you know, I love a red blush. I think it's so beautiful. And then for Alice, hers again has the little like keyhole, and we have hers where she's like floating in the bottle. This is called Oh Dear. I'm sorry, the Queen of Hearts one was called Silence. I love that. And so for Alice, we have this more pinky shade, which we'll play with this too. We'll put one blush on each cheek, and then I'll kind of blend them together in the end to give us a cohesive look. But I love a good pink blush, so I'm pumped about that one. And then we have two lip duos. Let me grab those. We have another Alice and the Queen. So Most Curious Luxe Lipstick and Total Nonsense Luxe Gloss in Alice, and My Ways Luxe Lipstick for the Queen, and Croquet Queen Luxe Lip Gloss. So for Alice, her outer packaging, we do have her kind of falling down the hole. Her gloss is this pretty like cool tone sparkly color, and then her lipstick, we have this more pinky, but a little bit more of a deeper pink than the blush shade. I'll definitely show you swatches of these, but for the Queen, we have roses and holographic on her packaging, which I love. The gloss being a lot deeper of a shade, and then the lipstick being a beautiful red shade. I think this looks so pretty. So let me show you the swatches just on my hand of these. I think these look really beautiful. I have great experience with the ColourPop lipsticks and this gloss formula. I really like those, so I'm excited to have more in my collection. And last but not least, and this I'm very excited about, and you'll probably be surprised because it's a hairbrush, and this is exclusive to ColourPop. This is the One Pocket Hair Brush, and I think this is so cute. Oh my fur and whiskers, it's adorable. Now listen, being outside a lot this time of year, my hair does get tangly from the wind and stuff, so I'm planning to keep this on me, like on me in my car, something like that. It looks like a pocket watch. I love that. It's such a small detail, but I love it. So I'm excited to have this. We've got a mirror on one side and a brush on the other side. This is going with me to the car. Now, I wanted to take the time to really show you swatches of everything, show you what we're going to be playing with, but now I'm ready to zoom y'all in, and we are going to put on some makeup. I want to use all of these things. I do have the lip mask on. I am going to zoom y'all in, and first we will do lips and blush, and then we'll do eyeshadow at the end. Okay, let's first do the Queen's lip duo. So I have the lipstick in My Ways and the lip gloss in Croquet Queen. So this is a red lipstick, and the lip duos did not come with a lip liner. So I told y'all I love ColourPop Disney. If you're new here, I bought the whole Snow White collection. They launched, I think, last month. I did a video on that if you want to check it out. I am going to use the lip liner from that collection, the ColourPop Lippie pencil in Such a Beauty. I'm going to wipe off this overnight lip mask. It feels like it's been hydrating my lips. I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'll do lipstick, and then we'll do the lip gloss and all of that. Okay, let's apply this lipstick. Oh, I love a good red lip. Oh, that's beautiful. I really like this lipstick formula too. I have several of these from ColourPop and really enjoy. Okay, so if you want to wear the lipstick on its own, not with the gloss, this is what it looks like. But of course, I want to put the gloss from the lip duo on as well. This color is really pretty. I do not have a ColourPop Luxe gloss like this. I don't really know if I have any lip gloss colors that are just like this. I think this looks beautiful. So I'm going to put this on. Okay, so very glossy, very pretty. Okay, since we have the Queen's lip duo on, let's go in with her blush. I just love the packaging. It makes me so happy in the shade Silence. So this beautiful red, off with their heads printed here, and I'm going to grab my Sigma brush, and I'm gonna pick this up. I've used ColourPop pressed powder blushes before. I really like them. Now I will say I was getting ready to film a different video when my doorbell rang, this collection showed up, my dog was barking, all of that. So I do have on a cream blush right now underneath my powder. I'm wearing Sigma Pashmina, very sheerly. So I'm just gonna go on top. Oh, I love a red blush. I think it's so pretty. Like, you could do this lip duo, you could do this red blush and just put on mascara, maybe a little bronzer in the crease if you really wanted to, and you would look like so fresh and fun. I just, there's something about a red blush that I think is really super beautiful. And if you've been wanting to try maybe a brighter blush, a red, something like this, you know, ColourPop is at a great price point. It's a really beautiful formula. I still use my pressed powder blushes from ColourPop from their Sailor Moon collection. I love those. So I've been a fan for years, but here's what it looks like blended in nicely. I think it looks really pretty. I want to leave this red lip kit on for a while longer, but let's go ahead and play with Alice's blush, and I'll leave this right on to the end, and then we'll try on Alice's lip duo. I'm just gonna wipe my same brush off. I've got a little towel here in front of me, and we'll put on what is this one? Oh Dear pressed powder blush. And then opening it up, it says, time can be funny in dreams. I love it. So I'm gonna take some of this beautiful pink and we'll put this over here. Oh, that's light. That's light, but that is pretty. Okay, I like that. Totally different vibes. Totally different vibes. Very beautiful. Of course, if you want less color, you can go in with a little less product too. I'm definitely building it up to make sure that y'all can really see on the cheeks, but you could also make them more sheer if you want to. So there we go. Super pretty, super easy to blend. Both of these matte. Okay, I'm gonna zoom y'all in even closer and we're gonna create an eye look together. I am going to add a little bit of red over here, a little bit of pink over here to kind of even it out. I do have things to do today, places to go, people to see, so I want to have my blush looking cohesive. Maybe you're planning on buying both of these, so I'm gonna mix them. You can totally do that. Maybe you're not planning to buy this, you're shopping your stash, definitely do that too. I hope either way, like, my video can be helpful or inspiring or just fun to watch and hang out. But yeah, let me even out these blushes and let me zoom y'all in even closer, put on an eye primer, and I cannot wait to play with this palette. Okay, so I'm going to be using brushes from Singe Beauty. The brushes with the yellowy orange handles that I use today are going to be Singe. I will link them in the description box, as well as brushes from my Sigma favorites set. The ones with the black handles will be the Sigma ones from my set. It'll all be linked in the description box. But I have to say, when I look at this palette, several shades stand out to me the most. First of all, this one. There's just something about it. It looks like Alice's dress. It's that matte with sparkle that I love. This deep dark matte with sparkle is calling to me as well. So I'm gonna start with this beautiful blue. It's just calling to me. I think it's so pretty. It's called Curiouser and Curiouser, and I'm actually gonna take that on my Singe EO3. And they say this Lost in Wonderland pressed powder palette has 12 curious shades in matte, metallic, matte sparkle, and pearlescent glitter finishes. So I think we're going to use that pearlescent glitter finish today too, and just see how it applies. Oh, she's got pigment. She's got pigment. We like that. I really like ColourPop. I definitely feel like sometimes their palettes are good and sometimes they're amazing. I do feel like usually their Disney collaboration palettes are the amazing ColourPop formula. So I have very high hopes for this palette. So I'm just kind of like, you see, I'm pressing that blue on first, and then I'm going to blend back and forth. With my deep set eyes, I'm going to blend this shade out and up a bit out here because I want to kind of open up my eye a little bit instead of closing it off. So I'm just going to take my time blending back and forth like this. Okay, what I want to do now is go in with this light green called Mad Tea Party. This really pretty shade right here. I'm going to grab this on my, where is it? Here we go. This Singe brush. And this is a brush that's going to allow me to blend this green shade kind of low. I'm going to go with another shade on the lower lash line, but I want to start with this one so that I kind of have the hint of green there. So I'm just putting this right to the lash line and then way below it too. But I'm taking it to the lash and then underneath. It's not going to be intense. It's going on top of my set under eye. It's going on top of the powder. I'm using a more kind of like, it's not super dense brush, but dense enough. I just want like a hint of green to blend out the other shade that I'm going to put on the lower lash line. Okay, now what I want to do is grab this brush from my Sigma set and go into Nothing's Impossible. The beautiful kind of black shade with all this sparkle, the type of shade that I really love. And I'm going to press this on my lid first, just pressing it like this so that I get that sparkle to show. And then I'm going to lightly blend. I'm going to connect it to the lower lash line, and then I'm just going to blend even more out and about like this, but I want to keep it dark and saturated right here on my lid. So I'm not going to over blend here, but I am going to blend right out here. Okay, I want to grab the shadow stick in Care for Tea, the green metallic. And I want to put this right at the lash line. I'm actually going to put a little bit in my waterline too. Let's just see. And right there at the lashes, that's pretty. See, I wanted to have that green shadow down because I'm going to kind of buff these in together, but really, really like this shadow stick with this look we have going on. Then I'm going to go back with that brush. I had the green powder shadow on, and I'm just going to kind of blend so that it's a little seamless with that shadow. Pick up a little more shadow, go kind of back and forth like this, just to kind of blend it together. So you can see this looks a little more than this, a little more fun, a little more blended. Okay, for the lid, I want to use this shade right down here called AEIOU. I love that. I think this is going to be really pretty. So we're going to use this all over the lid. It looks like a beautiful blue type of shade. So I'm going to grab my brush, pick that up, and I am going to spray my brush. After I have the shadow on, I'm going to spray it with a little setting spray, makeup mist, whatever is fine. Okay, so I'm going to smack that shade all over my lid. That's really pretty too. It's like a blue with a kind of iridescence to it. Really beautiful. Almost could be purple leaning, I think, depending on what mattes you put next to it. Really, really pretty. I'm not going to cover up the matte that I put in the outer corner, that black matte with sparkle. I'm just going to kind of press the shadow on, and then I'm going to alternate between pressing and blending. And then I can go back with that brush that I used for Nothing's Impossible and kind of blend, make sure I don't have any harsh lines. And I'm definitely going to buff and blend more out here in this outer corner. But for right now, I just want to get kind of this beautiful blue lid shade on because I think that's just Really like that. Okay, I'm going to use the, what do they call it? Pearlescent glitter as a topper. Now, I'm going to go into I'm Late. I think that looks pretty. So this is my Singe brush, and I want to just press this on. I'm not wetting my brush, nothing like that, because I want this to not be too intense. I just want to kind of tap it over like that. Now, this is a pressed powder palette, so I'm not sure if this shade right here is technically by the like US approved for eye use. I don't know. So if that's something you're worried about, definitely look that up. You see, I'm picking up a lot. I'm getting some fallout. I don't care. I'm gonna wipe that away in a minute. I just want to use this, like I said, just kind of as a topper right where we have that blue. So I'm just like tapping it all on here. So I have that going on. Okay, let's highlight the inner corner now, and I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. This really pretty baby blue that looks to have this kind of like gold almost to it. Really, really pretty. Do you see how it's like kind of unexpected? Yeah, kind of like a duochrome with this blue gold lean to it. So I'm just gonna put that right on the inner corner, and I'm gonna do a little bit more blending, but that's gonna be our eye look. Now, I'm into this. I want to use a shade from here though as a highlight shade for the face. I thought we would just test it and try it. So I've got my E40 Max from Sigma, and I want to try Very Merry Unbirthday as a highlighter. Now, totally leave the cheeks matte if we want to. I've got some fallout I need to clean up, but let's put this shadow on. Since I'm using a big fluffy brush instead of like a dense brush, I thought maybe this would be a pretty highlighter shade, and I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm here for it. That's fun. All right, let me finish off the look with liner and a false lash. And then I will come back and maybe we'll do the Alice lip kit. What's it called? Topsy Turvy. Yeah, I'll put on the Topsy Turvy lip so we can see that on. But this shade is a pretty highlighter. Okay, all right. I'm digging this look too. Okay, mascara, lashes, I will be right back. All right, y'all, this is the finished look. I put on some lashes and some black liner. I have to say, I'm really feeling this look. Really, really feeling this. I think they did Alice in Wonderland so good. They really, really did. They did not disappoint. As a fan of the movie, carrying that nostalgia with me, they did a good job. Now, like I said, I was planning to purchase this collection myself. If some crazy makeup maniac ran into my room right now, stole all of this from me, and I just could not stop them, I would buy this collection. Now that I've tested it and tried it, I think it's really good. I want to play with it more. I will film some more looks, maybe a get ready with me, maybe a short, something like that, but I'm definitely going to have more coming to you with this palette. I love eyeshadows, so I'm super excited about the palette. I think these applied really beautifully. Of course, I only swatched these two and used this on the eyes, but from what I know of their shadow sticks, I think really, really beautiful. The lipstick, the lip gloss, not new formulas to me, just new shades, so I already know I like those formulas. Same with the powder blush. That is not a new to me formula. My hairbrush, I'm into. I'm putting this in the car. I'm so excited about it. I needed something like this, and now I have it. The lip mask, I'm also very happy about. The taste, the smell, beautiful. Now, with this Snow White collection that I bought, it had a lip scrub. So now I can do my lip scrub, then I can put on my lip mask. I'm gonna be good to go. I think the packaging of this is cute. The theming of this is cute. The products, I'm into it. I'm really, really feeling this look. Did I even mention I put on the Alice lip duo. I swapped the lip out. So I'm wearing the lipstick, the Most Curious Blur Luxe lipstick, and the Total Nonsense Luxe gloss. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't yet. I would love to have you here. I will be back with a new video tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye!